This is the chocolate, guys. Relax. This is a long one, eh? So skinny. I am 26 and my boyfriend is 29. So let's call the boyfriend Mike.
Yeah, definitely.
It had to be Mike.
All right. He is not financially stable because he doesn't have a well-paying job. I secretly am a high-end escort, and I have been for 1 year after I completed my university. I have been able to pay my bills, support my relationship, and live comfortable without money problems. I'm scared that if I tell him I'm a high-end socialite, he will never want to have anything with me. The funny thing is that I'm not ready to stop because he can't handle the bills and a comfortable life. He might hate me for this and I will lose him forever. I really love him with my whole heart, and I don't want to lose him.
Where do we start this one? NASA?
Can I?
You want to start this one?
No. Can I repeat? Am we okay?
Yeah, we go. We easy. I got the message.
But we know what's going on. We know what's going on.
I feel like...
Okay, NASA, start us off.
Well, I think, did she tell us her name?
No. Let's say Modoni.
Call her Nessa.
Nah. So I think basically, don't say anything. If you're paying your bills and if you're able to handle that lifestyle, just do it. Just like however, it's never that serious. And then when you're ready to actually support yourself and do other things other than escorting other people, then venture into it, but don't tell him. If you love him, don't tell him. Don't. It will never work.
I would love to know who a high-end escort is.
Can I define it?
It's hard.
Modoni.
No.
Have the floor.
Let me say, a high-end escort, depending on where you're coming from, is a woman you decide to pay to accompany you, or you pay them on an hourly basis, depending on the agreement. You pay them to accompany you to go to maybe a place or something. So whatever you do in that hour or in that time that you have paid for is your business. Whether you indulge in sexual activities, whether you just decide to take that person to a party just for a show off because they're beautiful, that is your plan. But it's not prostitution, but people tend to peg it to prostitution.
Seems like a good business.
Okay. So how many women are beautiful, really?
You have never actually seen beauty in depth, having your mesmerized.
I don't think people are going for the beauty. I think people are really going for the company.
Yeah, definitely. Let me say.
In the bedroom.
Let me. Not even just the bedroom. Let me give an example of. You get this well of people who have so much money to spend, but maybe say their significant other does not. They do not want to be in the limelight, or they do not appreciate the few things that happen in their life. And maybe I feel like Njagi would look really nice if I take her for that event. So I spoil you, I do all those nice things to you. All I need to do is have you for an hour or two at the party, and that's it. And I pay for that.
I beg to differ.
No intimacy need.
No. Okay, Jemo has really said please on this.
No, I know, but let me say, yes, it is your choice. No, let me say, it's just your choice. You choose to sleep with that guy. Now, that's what they say. During that hour, it's your choice to or not to.
Okay, Jemo.
Yes, Leo, I think I'll agree with both of them.
Thank you,
number
Pastor.
one, yes, that's
appreciate the love.
Yes, the
I'm
two
sorry,
of
both
them.
of us.
Yes.
Go away.
The truth is, an escort does not necessarily mean sheep. It's prostitution. It's true, by the way.
Thumbs up, nigga.
It's true. Look. Let me. Can you listen? Just listen.
Relax.
Ebru, listen. Listen to me.
Relax. Okay.
Listen to me.
Jemo,
It depends. Ebru Skiza. It depends with the client. If the client, if the client is taking you because an akona wedding na hana mse wa kupeleka ataki kuonekana, there are some families where this guy has been looking for a wife for the longest time. Ngaja ipata. So anaona kwenda home alafu ni wedding ya bro yangu mdogo, mimi sina wife, alafu ndaulizwa maswali, hakuna haja, anatafuta mse wa kwenda naye. So hiyo period yote anamlipa same service. Someone else will want her for prostitution. Atalipa the same. That's the difference. Okay. But for prostitutes, generally, it's when you take them,
activity.
sex is guaranteed. Okay. That's the main agenda.
But trophy.
So wait,
it's what you want.
Okay,
Danny
so back
boy.
to the question. So what is the question?
The question is, she loves the boyfriend, so she's wondering if she tells him, she might end up losing him. So,
But let me say, we're losing focus here. At the end of the day, like this guy is 29 years old. Your woman has been providing for you. You've been living a very luxurious life. And maybe whatever she's doing does not meet whatever you're like let me say, you're living in Runda and your girlfriend is a receptionist. Like, how are you even living there? Like, it does not meet it.
I think that's where we find each other once again, because you are off track completely.
No, the escort part, we're not married.
But no, before James, hey, relax.
Because
man.
at the end of the day, that 29-year-old,
Let me relax.
Yes.
Here. First things first, this guy 29 years old. As in, bado at this rate, ujai pata job, ujai.
Hata
You are
si
not
bro.
serious with life.
No,
Number two.
it's not even
Number
being
two.
serious
I
with
totally agree.
No,
life.
as in, I mean, like, you should, surely.
Life is tricky out here.
Number two, this girl, don't tell him. You don't have to say everything in a relationship.
I know.
You don't have to tell him, okay, so I mean, if you've been doing this it's been like 2 years, I must how many years?
1 year.
For 1 year. You've been doing it for 1 year. Your boyfriend has never noticed, never thought.
Nigga, Dan.
Na
meaning, I mean,
notice unasema
Ni biashara, endelea.
I think we need to understand one thing. The number one thing that kills relationships is secrets. Siri. Because the day I will come, okay, that is according to me, right? You don't have to agree. But I know, ile siku kama na date Vanessa, ile siku ndakuja kujua hiyo siri yenye Vanessa ameniwekea, I will get to an extent where I can do something that will not be a very good thing, right? So, umdem anapenda boy. Na umdem akona life ingine yenye yeye mwenyewe anajua akiambia chali yake haitatana out poa. Unajua? Ndio maana ameiweka ka secret. So, the best thing now dem ni, even without telling that guy, or with or without telling the guy, wewe unajua tu kenye unadu si poa. Wacha kudu kenye unadu. You have already built up something, you have already built up your life. Go and look for something.
A question. Yeah. So when she stops saying, she stops doing whatever it is she's doing, Kwani, does that change the secret? The secret is still there, right?
And despite that, the good life will go away.
Yeah.
And maybe this guy might go with the good life. You never know. Maybe he's there for the good life.
Is this lady looking for a good life, or she's looking?
Definitely, she's looking for a good life. Let me say, first and foremost,
both of them.
You're not getting this. This chick is getting the good life, and the good life is helping her maintain the man. And if she lives the good life, then maintaining the man will be impossible.
Look at this
so let me say, no, hold up, wait. So in the case that she decides to out herself and says that she's been escorting people and everything, she loses the man, but she still sustains herself. And in the instance that she decides to, walk away from being an escort and does not tell the boyfriend, she still has a lot to explain. Yeah. Like, we were earning a good amount of money, we were sustaining ourselves.
This lady is financially stable, but she is not living a good life.
Who told you?
Psychologically. Because this lady, allow me to finish. Yes, allow me to finish. She is financially stable. Okay. She can drive her own car if she has one. God. She can go to her own good house if she has one. That's okay. But psychologically, she is not living a good life because she's confused. And that's why she sent the question. I have a man I love and I am a high-end escort at the same time, all right? So she's looking for a solution out of all this. So in real sense, psychologically, she's not living a good life, all right? So if she really wants to live a good life, she should look at her standards. You have already built something out of yourself, out of being a high-end escort and all that. Define yourself. Do you want to continue being a high-end escort? Do you want to continue loving this guy and doing life with him and supporting him and allowing him to start something up? So in real sense, if she really wants a good life, she needs to stop whatever she's doing and agree to focus on one thing.
Okay, let me hear what Mike has to say.
Let me add on to what my brother Ken has said.
How come
First of all,
you have agreed, both of you?
Because two good heads think alike.
Since when?
Papa Mike,
First
you're
of all,
lying.
let me say, do not sugarcoat things.
Yes.
What a high-end escort is a high-end escort.
Yes.
There's no way utaingia kwa chip shop, uorder chips na wache tomatoes kando, lazima utatumia pesa yote yenye umefanya. So high-end escorts definitely will know what's going to. We are not judging them. That's the life they choose. Whatever they choose, that's their own decision, yeah? And today's world, of course, morals have been thrown out the window. So everyone's job is everyone's job. So if you're a high-end escort, be proud of what you do. Do it to the best of your capability. We'll all die someday. We only have one life to live. Secondly, judge things by the action. The end result is all that matters. The fact is, this girl has decided to be a high-end escort, meaning giving attention to other men other than the boyfriend. So it means, even if you tell us how much you love him, the truth is, hiyo mapenzi ilisha kitambo sana. Either for reasons, be it financially or whatever, that relationship, that is the truth. Listen, no. I'll tell you why I'll ignore the I love him part, yeah? If you really love him, you will not go and showcase your attention to other people. It does not matter even if it's from if you really love me.
But she's doing both of them.
That's the point.
That's the reason you want to use to
justify.
We're not justifying.
You're justifying.
Because the men cannot support both of them. So if I'm willing to laugh of the man.
This is work.
That's sugarcoat.
The lady saying,
choose to be a high-end escort, leave the guy.
She loves the man, and that's why she's having this question here.
Exactly.
Wewe utakubali kwa relationship.
Mimi.
Wewe utakubali. No,
I don't know about it.
And it's okay if he wants to be in that relationship.
Just wait before I comment on that. Just wait before I give you that. I think you are getting this wrong. Because honestly, this is her work. The same way you come to chit chat and you laugh and you talk about everything. That is her work.
Can I respond to devoted?
Respect that job, Buddha.
So when you say,
Let me talk.
So when you say she's diverting the attention from her man to other men, the man has his own time.
Let me give you an example of men who actually like have a group of women they love, like, oh, napenda Njagi, oh, napenda Wamboi, oh, napenda Nessa, but napenda Nessa sana. Nessa ni girlfriend yangu. But nikipatana na Njagi nampenda pia. Nikipatana na yeye nampenda pia. But no lie, Nessa is my ride or die. Like anything. Hata tukipatana na Njagi, si wewe, brother, this is my woman. I feel dedicating it to her.
Let me just address. Let me address something before you. Ebru, let me first address.
Okay, Bishop,
number one, let me talk. Okay. Bishop Leo by the umeniangusha. Bishop ameniangusha vibaya sana.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect. Gaduma sawa, I expected. But wewe, no. Number one, this guy has no job. Let's start from there. This guy has no job.
No, he's just not financially stable.
Okay, ni sawa. The thing is, anasapotiwa na the chick. You understand? So, this chick has to go out of her way. Kujua, we want a good life. Yes. So, I'm the one to provide. As long as this guy has been eating from that place, he has no right to judge.
Okay.
He has no right to judge.
Just before you talk, Danny, I want to hear what you have to say on this one. Anachemka huyu.
Buda hata nikwambia leo umeniangusha mbaya. Sushinda nawe lakini leo umeniangusha.
Was that kuchoka by the way?
No left group bana.
Mike leo kwa side yako na Gazuma hiyo.
But let me tell you. Hata start address Mike.
Yeah.
Like sini
address to them. Address to them. Achana Mike ako out.
Mimi naweza kuambia hivi. Lakini itakuwa bit different from what guys think I'll say, but nitasema hivi. Enda ambie huyo jamaa. Akikataa.
Shauri yake.
If the music doesn't play on your dance floor, you know who to call.
Imagine for the first time I think I'd agree with Danny.
No.
Because if
you are insane.
No, as in, if that is your job, then be proud of it. Go tell him. If he doesn't accept it, because you can't keep on hiding it forever.
Let me respond first of all.
Ego. There's no way you tell a man.
Let me say.
Before you speak, let me respond to everything you've said. You know, what
ego.
I'm saying is, and I think you've misunderstood me. I'm saying exactly what he's saying, but in different ways. I'm saying, listen. Can you keep quiet and listen? Stubborn. I'm saying this. The same thing that he's saying. You know, in life, there's a saying that says you cannot have your cake and eat it at the same time. It's either you eat the cake or utaiweka, sindio? So the thing is, she has chosen to be a high-end escort. If we can use that example that he has said, that she can go and tell the guy, yeah? If hata kubaliana na your life, wewe jipe shughuli. But all in all, the truth is, once you choose to become a high-end escort, you cannot compare that job to... Listen. Wewe kwanza usiongee.
Hapana.
You cannot compare that job to any other job. Meaning, that job is a job that touches on the sensitivity of a relationship because you're with other men, you're with other women. That is the truth.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm telling you the
This
truth.
show will move on without you.
Before you talk, Modoni,
Wamboi.
The love of Modoni.
I know. We need you to call WhatsApp group the same. Leo Papa Mike is na ule mtu wa dance floor hata tumget. Anyway. First things first. Uchali, unafaa uwezi kuwa tumeka kwa relationship hizo miaka zote udem anakufeed anakupatia good life nini usimshow. Yeye kama ile siku atajua ajisiki get out.
Okay.
Hataki aende.
Nasa.
Number 1, deny. Number 2, deny. Number 3, deny. Hata kikupata deny. Always deny.
Yeah. Na kama ajisikia bounce.
Deny.
I feel her. The deny part. Deny. Like, genuinely, let me, just kidogo, I just want to back up the deny part. But let me say, what you do not know will never kill you, right? Because let me say, you've been doing this for 1 year and you woke up and I'm guilty. I feel like telling it out. Why?
Yeah.
You have been doing it for a year. Girl, you're going to do it for another 2 and 3. When this guy gets tired of being financed, he can leave. And you will still have the lavish life. So
and get someone else to finance.
I know, keep it.
The girl loves this boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She shouldn't say and just be in the relationship. Because she hasn't said it for a year. It won't like make a difference. It's not like the relationship will become very magical and they will like, bond in so many levels.
Allow me.
Yeah.
Now, this is a lady who watches this show and she's looking for a solution.
That's our solution.
Now, this is mine in my capacity as
game.
All right? Now,
please up your game.
This is a lady who is in love.
Yes.
This is a lady who is in a dilemma. Her boyfriend is not like financially stable and she understands for us to start something like a family together, we need to like be financially stable. Like we need to build something. Mtoto akikuja nini na vitu kama hizo.
Mbona boy afikiri hivyo?
Allow me. So, udem ni dem anataka ako kwa shimo anataka kujitoa, lakini anashindwa atajitoaje. Hataki kulose huyu boy. Na pia hataki kulose your stability yako nayo financially.
Alright?
So ako in between a dilemma anashindwa nitadu. Unajua? Na mimi kile naweza kushow mresh. Huyu boy unafaa kuangalia. If you want to start a life together at 40 years, will you still be a high-end escort?
Definitely.
At 50 years, will you still be a high-end escort to sustain your relationship? What if something comes up and this guy is financially stable? How will you be able to get yourself out of that job? Because let's not call it a job. Because wacha tuambie ukweli. We are working right now. Sindio? Tuko hapa chichat. We are working, right? We are working. Atujakuja hapa, tumekuja hapa kudiscuss hizi vitu alafu tulipwe at the end of the month na hizo vitu zote, sawa. Lakini huyu ni mtu mwenye anapeleka wanaume nje. Mwanaume akikulipa, mimi siwezi kama nikubaie drinks kwa club. Alafu uniambia wewe ni high end escort, wewe unakuwa mtu wa image. Nitaenda na wewe home. Nakupeleka mahali tulios na wewe. Ni kweli. It is true. So, hiyo ita jeopardize hii story yake.
But unajua I think Gaduma unamjudge. Wacha kumjudge.
Anajaribu kumwambia
this story is just plain.
Let me just say this.
There are things you do not say. Wacha nikwambie, every relationship has those secrets that no one should talk about. That's the thing. Number 1, chick, don't even try. Kama atakuja kujua, akataa hiyo ni shida yake, but let it not come from your mouth. Usimwambie. Simple as that. Usimwambie. Pandora's box. Google.
If you really want to keep this man, don't tell him the truth. But if you're willing to take that risk of telling him the truth, then be ready for and be sure there's a 50-50 chance he's going to walk away. So you choose your path. It's your life.
Oh my God, I think this topic will not come to an end. I think I'll tell you this. Whatever you think is right, do it. If you feel like telling him is the right choice, tell him. If you feel like I don't want to tell him, don't tell him. I think you've heard from everyone. It's now your choice to make. Do you want to tell him or not? But